have quite a bit of adorable little critters at the Arizona Humane Society right now, and they're all looking for forever. And if you're a little nutty for rats like we are, then these two will be a perfect fit for your home. Right, Barry? Right, very much so, Kelsey. And these guys were owners surrendered by people that had rats at home. And guess what they had? A male and a female rat. So this is the result of that. And I will tell you that it would be against the norm if these critters are spay and neutered in most situations where you get them from. So they are very social critters. They love company, but when you get critters like this, you're going to have to go same sex. And so we really need these little boys here to be little boys and girls to be little girls. They are adorable little dudes. They are 7 months old. You can see they're quite large already. These guys, they mature very, very quickly. They are very, very clean animals, rats. You know, we've had them on before. We've had any rat rescue on before. You know all the great features of rats. They're very, very intelligent. Like I said, they're extremely clean, and they're just great fun. Kids love them. They love to perch. They love to climb onto their shoulders. And look at this little guy right here. He is so sweet. I know a lot of people just say, yeah, but they're rats, and they're domestic rats. And I think we've said it before. Queen Victoria, one of the great ratters of all time. She actually had a man named Jack Black, if that isn't interesting enough. That was her personal ratter, and he was the guy that bred rats for her. So come on down and be a part of royalty and get the nuts. Oh my gosh, and these two were even cuddling with each other earlier, and it was absolutely adorable. Thank you, Perry and Kathy. And this little guy was our adorable helper for our guest segment earlier. Please tell us about this tiny little boy, Denise.
This little guy, Bobby, he's 8 months old, so he is 8 pounds, so he is not going to get much bigger. I usually talk about cats, as you know, on the show, and he is smaller than most of the cats that I talk about. So if you're looking for a little dog, he's the one for you. He is such a fun-loving, friendly guy. He loves car rides, but he is scared of thunderstorms, which is pretty common for dogs and cats to be nervous with the storms. So if you have an animal who is scared of thunderstorms, it's really important to remember not to punish them for their anxiety. Give them a safe, comfortable place to hide if they want to hide, and you can start to introduce them to the sounds of the storm using CDs and stuff so they get used to the sounds of the storm so it doesn't scare them as much when it happens. If you still continue to have problems or you want some more tips and tricks, contact the Arizona Humane Society's behavior department, and they can give you all sorts of help with training. And feel free also to contact your vet, and they may be able to give you some ideas as well. This little guy, Bobby, is going to add so much joy to your life. So come on down and get him. Yes, and he's definitely breaking out of his shell, I think. Thank you, Denise. Now, I am so beyond ecstatic to give you guys this transformation pup date. Chico arrived at the Arizona Humane Society in May with puncture wounds, scars all over his body, dermatitis, and was in need of some dental work. He showed off his sweet side within no time, and our team just could not figure out why he was constantly overlooked. But it turns out he was just waiting for the right family, and these days he is earning treats, getting lots of belly rubs, and learning to swim with his new humans. Special thanks to everyone who helped in his care and to the family who adopted this sweet boy. We love you, Chico. And now you guys know I'm a sucker for kittens who look like bobcats. And Lisa, I was gonna say that he's a wild child, but oh my gosh, he's not. He's just as sweet as can be. He is very, very sweet. And he's just 13 weeks old, little kitten. In fact, he's kind of cuddling onto my arm here. But I'm trying to show you, look at his feet. He's polydactyl. So he's got extra toes on his back feet and front feet. Absolutely adorable. Front feet look like mittens. He can catch anything running through your house. So you've got a cricket, trust me, Citrine will run it down. And he's kind of a cuddler. He stares up into my eyes every once in a while, purring away in my arms, just relaxing. But look at those big feet. Is definitely going to be one of his wonderful qualities when you come meet him. And a lot of people get really excited we have polydactyl cats. But we do, this little one has already had a good start with his vaccines. He's already had his first vaccines. But on Fridays, we have both kitten, puppy, and dog and cat vaccine clinics. And it doesn't require an office visit. It's a stop by, first come, first serve, and our vaccines are $21. It's so very important to have little ones like this, and even your adults, up to date on their vaccinations, especially if you plan on taking them out or if you go to PetSmart to pick up your food and take your dog with you. Be sure that they're up to date on their vaccines, and for just $21 a vaccine on Fridays, we can make that possible for you. That's the best way to keep your own pets safe.
That's right. And I don't know if he's going to hunt a cricket or cuddle with it if he finds one. I guess we'll have to find out. Now, please take a look at this beautiful girl. Her name is Rosie. She's a 3-year-old sweetheart that was rescued by the Arizona Humane Society from a hoarding situation and was found to have FELV. Now, we're trying our hardest to get this beautiful girl a home today during our free adoption event, and she has a wonderful quality of life and is an absolute beautiful spirit that would make anyone a proud owner of her. Now, she always wants to be where the people and the action are, and Rosie loves to be petted, is curious and confident, and even loves other cats and dogs. Rosie loves to play, but is not super high energy, as she also likes her naps, like me, and social, beyond sweet, and a purr that sounds like a cute kitty choir. Please visit her at our Sunny Slope campus today, or call us at 602-997-7585, extension 2145. And if you're a Batman fan, then you know who our next pup is named after. Perry, this pup was born in the darkness, but luckily is now seeing the light. And I'm not going to do my Bane impression because I've done horrible impressions before, and I'm going to save everybody from it.
Well, we're going to have you do it later on. This little guy right here was found by our EMTs, or rescued by EMTs, with cactus needles all over his body, and it seems like it just seems to happen several times a year. We'll see cases like that. So we took him back to our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital, and we performed a saguaroectomy on him. We took all those needles out of there. That's a medical term, by the way. And he is all good to go now. It doesn't look like it's affected him one bit, does it? He is a very, very happy boy. You know, those EMTs, in June alone, they responded to 1,200 calls. And this time of year, you're looking at about 300 of them being, or 30% of them, I'm sorry, being related to heat. Dogs being out with no food or no water. The rest of them are investigations. We've had all kinds on the shows that are a result of those great rescues by our EMTs. Your donations go to that program because it's a one-of-a-kind in the city for sure. Probably the country. There aren't many people that have trained medical technicians in the field that can help these guys. And this guy is living the life right now. He is very, very happy. And he says, just please take me home and keep me out of the cactus.
Thank you, Perry. And now keep your TVs locked right here. We have another precious stone that twinkles